Picture this. You attend your child's parent-teacher conference. The teacher isn't holding a report card or a ranking sheet, just a piece of paper filled with symbols. She tells you your child has recently made progress in taking on difficult challenges. You pause, no scores, no rankings. Your child is being evaluated based on something like courage. This is everyday life in Japanese elementary schools. Today, I want to talk about one of the most central ideas in Japanese education, ko no Sonjū. Ko means the individual. Sonjū means respecting and recognizing. Put together, it means respecting the uniqueness of each individual. This isn't an empty slogan. Japanese educators see each child as a different leaf. Some thrive in sunlight, some in shade. Some bloom early, others turn vibrant in autumn. Education isn't about forcing them into the same mold, but about giving each leaf the sunlight and rain it needs. The kanji is revealing. The left side represents a person, and the right side suggests something fixed or firm. It points to staying true to one's own form. Japanese education believes children are born with their own rhythm, and the role of education is to protect it, not erase it. You might wonder, without rankings, how do children measure progress without competition? What drives them? Decades of research by Stanford psychologist Carol Dweck provide an answer. Her work on fixed mindset versus growth mindset shows a powerful pattern. Children praised for being smart tend to give up more easily when facing failure. Children praised for effort become more resilient. When evaluation focuses on talent or ranking, failure feels like I'm not good enough. But when it focuses on effort and process, failure becomes I need more practice. Japanese elementary schools reflect this principle. They don't avoid ranking to protect self-esteem. They avoid it because they believe comparison kills intrinsic motivation. A 2019 meta-analysis published in Psychological Science, covering over 150 studies and 300,000 students, found that forced competitive grading not only fails to improve academic performance, but also significantly reduces students' interest in learning and their mental well-being. This isn't easygoing education. It's a deep understanding of how learning actually works. Many parents worry, without ranking, will children lose their competitive edge? In reality, the opposite happens. When children stop comparing themselves to others, their true competitor becomes who they were yesterday. This self-reference system is the source of lasting motivation. Japanese educators call this Jiko Haikaku comparing yourself to yourself. So what can we learn from this? Instead of focusing on grades, track dimensions like curiosity, persistence, creativity, and courage. Each week, ask your child to name 3 things they improved, no comparisons needed. Ma means pause, space, the wisdom of waiting. When a child takes time to answer, teachers wait patiently instead of rushing in. Try waiting 5 seconds before responding. Give thinking the respect it deserves. Many families gather weekly to share gratitude and suggestions. It's simple but powerful. It tells children you are seen. Your voice matters. Children are encouraged to put on their own coats even if messy. Teachers don't fix it, because completion matters more than perfection. At home, let your child finish tasks independently and praise completion, not flawless results. This shift moves the focus from blame to possibility. It doesn't deny the past, it opens the future. From a neuroscience perspective, when a child feels seen and respected, the brain releases oxytocin. This activates the prefrontal cortex, the center of executive function and learning. In contrast, constant comparison triggers cortisol, a stress hormone that suppresses the brain's ability to think and learn. That's the real reason behind the no-ranking approach, not to make children feel good, but to keep their brains in the optimal state for learning over time. When children compare themselves only to their past selves, they build a neural pathway for intrinsic motivation. Once that pathway forms, learning becomes self-driven, almost as natural as breathing. I know, as a parent, you feel anxious. This world is full of competition, full of voices saying, "Don't let your child fall behind." But here's the truth. Life isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. Children who sprint at the starting line often don't reach the finish line. This idea reminds us that every child has their own time zone. Some read at 5, others awaken at 15. Some are early bloomers, others take longer to flourish. As parents, our job isn't to push them to run faster, but to ignite the fire within them. A 1% improvement is enough. If this changed how you think about education, consider subscribing. Each week, we explore science-based parenting and neuroscience to help you raise resilient, motivated children. See you in the next episode.